Good show tonight, Elvis.
Thank you, Charlie. Well, I tell you what, man.
What's that, E?
Last week, me and Cutter went and saw ourselves a baseball game, man.
You sure did, E.
You sure like your baseball, E.
I'll tell you what, man. Me and Cutter, that good old boy, went down to the park, watched ourselves a baseball game, man.
I bet you did, E. I bet you did.
I'll tell you what, man. At that game, man, I had a hot dog, man.
That's what I heard.
I said a hot dog. That Cutter, that good old boy, he said, "Hey, E, man, what you want to eat?" I told him, I said, "I want a hot dog, man." I said, "I want a hot dog." And he said, "Hey, King, man, what you want on that hot dog?" You know what I told him?
What'd you tell him? What'd you tell him?
I said, "I want it with the works, man." Give me a hot dog with the works, boy.
I can almost taste it the way you're describing it, E.
That's vivid, E.
I said, "Give me a hot dog with the works, Cutter." Oh, we had a hoot, man. It was hilarious.
That Cutter's a card.
Hey, now hold on now, Rudd. I'm trying to tell a story here, man. Tell you what, that Cutter's a card, man. That Cutter's one hell of a card, man. That Cutter, man, he brought me a hot dog with the works, man. He brought me a hot dog with the works, man. That hot dog had everything on, but I also had some sauerkraut, man.
That sounds all right.
I said, "Hey, Cutter, man." I said, "Hey, Cutter, man, you got so much sauerkraut on that dog, man. It's like watching a baseball game in Germany."
Baseball game in Germany. That's good, E.
Man, he took that hot dog, man. He scraped that sauerkraut clean off that dog, man. Yeah. That was one good hot dog, boy. That hot dog looked up at me in the 7th inning, and he opened up his little hot dog mouth, and he said, "Hey, King, the Braves are going to win the ball game." And boy, they did.
What was that part, E?
I said my hot dog told me that the Braves were going to win the baseball game. And man, they did.
It sounds like an awful smart hot dog.
There's one intelligent hot dog there, Charlie.
So, the hot dog was actually speaking to you there, E?
Lonely night in Texas.
We had a good show tonight.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Hey, boys, man, I ever tell you about the time that Cutter had a barbecue, man?
Oh, boy, that sounds good, E.
What did he cook up for you there, E?
Well, I tell you what, there, Rudd, Cutter, that good old boy, man, he made us some coleslaw.
You sure do love your coleslaw, E.
You got that right, Charlie. He made us some of them baked beans, lots of hot baked beans, man. Some of them ribs, man.
Yeah.
Some ribs,
I
man.
see you put away them ribs, E.
He had chicken. He had chicken. Rudd. Chicken, man. He made lots of chicken and some of that flan cake.
Oh, you love your flan cake.
I'll tell you.
Got good taste, E.
Yeah.
That Cutter, man. He's such a... Man, that Cutter, man, he ate all that flan cake to himself, boy. He ate so much flan cake. He was drinking it down like water. I told him. I said,
he's eating too much flan cake.
"Hey, now, hold on now, Ruck. Come on, man. Can't you see me talking, man?" I told him he was eating too much flan cake there, right? I say, "See, he's eating too much flan cake." He's eating too much. I say, "You better stop eating all that flan cake there, Cutter." I said, "Hey, Cutter, man." I said, you're eating so much flan cake that it's like just like it's I said, there you are at your birthday party.
You really say that, E? Birthday party?
I told him, Charlie, I said, "Hey, man, you're eating so much birthday cake, and it's a flan cake birthday party." Oh, he had lobster. He had fresh lobster, man. It was good. Good lobster, man. But one of them lobsters, man, was Dick Nixon. As I live and breathe.
Come again, E.
I said, one of the lobsters there was Richard M. Nixon there, Chucky.
President Richard Nixon.
You got that right, man.
Now, when you say that the lobster was Dick Nixon,
Gonna pawn my fancy jewelry.
Then move to Hollywood.
I'm gonna give my boots to a poor man.
Just like my daddy.
It was a bad Dick Nixon lobster there, Charlie. It was a bad lobster. It came right at Cutter with his giant pincher claws. Cut his head right off.
Really did that, E?
Boy, E.
Everything turned out all right, Rudd. I rustled him to the ground, and I threw him in the pot. And then after I sewed on Cutter's head, we all cracked open Dick Nixon's giant pincher claws and enjoyed some of his sweet, sweet hand meat.
You ate Dick Nixon's hand meat, E?
I can still smell your perfume on my pillow. I can still see your lipstick on my cup.
Real good show tonight, E.
Real good, E. Real good.
Roll back, man. I'm gonna open this. Watch this, man. Check it out.
Yeah, I'm checking.
Hold your mouth like that. Go ahead.
Why don't you wait till we get back in the hotel?
Are you all right here, Charlie?
I'm okay, E.
You're gonna be all right.
I'm okay.
He's gonna be all right. Hey, boys like that? I carved a K in my forehead because I'm the king.
Yeah, E, we watched you do it.
I would have carved an E in there, but, you know, it's too many letters.
Don't make no sense, E.
Ever tell you boys about the time that Cutter and I, man, we bought ourselves a Cadillac.
That's right, E.
Cadillac was huge, man. Couldn't even drive it on the streets, man. Streets were tiny. You know what I did with that Cadillac, Charlie?
What'd you do with that Cadillac, E?
I drank it.
I seriously doubt that you drank a Cadillac.
Fly me to a mountain, little sister. That reminds me of the time Cutter and I, man, bought ourselves a Cadillac.
You just told that story, E.
That reminds me of the time Cutter put my brain inside a monkey. So I told him if I wanted a coconut, I'd go get it myself.
That never happened, E.
Charlie, could you hand me some of that delicious clog juice, please? I can see through metal, boys. That's no lie.
All righty.
Ready? Charlie? You boys keep a secret.
Yep.
I'm gonna be dead in 3 days. Y'all remember that hot dog I ate back in 1968? Called me up the other day on the telephone, man. Told me I'm gonna have a heart attack and die on the crapper.
At least you're going out with dignity.
I got a gal who loves me true, just as pretty as her eyes were blue. Now, y'all don't mind, I'm gonna crawl inside the television set there and put on a little show.